Inspires with the Emunah channel. Hanukkah 5776. It's a big year and it's a big time. Hanukkah is a time where the light is growing and it's like beyond words. It's shining. The little light, these little tiny little lights, is shining into the darkness and lighting up. There's a lot of darkness right now. That's why I'm pausing. It's like you have to internalize. I was in Yerushalayim the other night, and just after this crazy attack on Yirmiyahu, a road which I walked maybe 100,000 times, and I unfortunately saw the video, which I don't recommend watching at all. I don't know why I did. Maybe because I'm familiar with the place. I just felt I needed to touch base, and just seeing these crazy people like chasing and shooting, and it's just. This is Yerushalayim HaKodesh, this is our holy city, this is darkness. And the key is not to, as I heard from Moshe Weinberger, to allow the news and the media, which is only focusing on this darkness, to be what we're thinking about. We're thinking about the lights, these lights that's inside of us, this positive. And I'm realizing more and more how much I need to do that in myself and in my education and my children, even more so just in my marriage, just to focus on my relationship, the positive. And it's such a challenge to see that light as the main focus and not all the darkness surrounding. And this is something which is fundamental with Emunah, that I myself had to make this choice many, many times. I got married 14 years ago on Hanukkah, and my first Hanukkah when I lit myself with the blessings when I was a teenager was when I was around 17, 18, and around 17, 18 years ago. And I was just knew that this was a mitzvah that we had to do. And even growing up, we did it and sang Ma'atzur together, the famous song, Noel Lacham, it's beautiful to praise Hashem. And Mishabech, and this is the idea that we are enjoying the fact that we are living in miracles. I had almost a car try to ram into my friend and my son, and my son, a miracle just like somehow moved out of the way. And this was the same night, the first night Hanukkah. And my Rebbe had said to me that night, I'd been to my Rebbe, he said he's going to give a prize to all my children if they're good this Hanukkah. And he looked specifically at the youngest one, who was the one almost hit by the car. And, when you're good this Hanukkah, you're good, you're happy, and you behave, and then you'll get a nice prize, a nice present. And obviously that meant, he's going to be there this Hanukkah, not be hit by this car. And, we have to realize that we're constantly, walking on a tightrope in this world, as Rabbi Nachman says, Gesher Sama Od, a very narrow bridge. The most important thing is Lo Yifachar Klal, that we go ahead, we need to keep functioning and be normal, get on with life. I'm working during Hanukkah. I've tried to squeeze in as many good things. Last night I was singing with my chaverim where I live, and we sang, it was about 1 million of us singing songs, and all the different songs that we've sang all these years, and really allowing our souls to breathe and to shine out. And this is something which, Hanukkah gives us that opportunity, to get together and meet in Sudot and meals and Heilige Sudas and Freiliche Sudas and Lichte Sudas. And that's something that, we should light ourselves up with our chaveim, even more importantly, our families. And all of the Jewish people, we see with Chabad, they've made a beautiful menorah in every place in the world, like in Paris, is lit up the whole of Paris, lit up the White House, lit up everywhere. Growing up, always saw menorahs. And this is something which all the Jewish people, I'm getting messages from family, friends, of all their menorah lightings, and people are excited. It's the Ohr Mashiach, it's the light of the we will be good, and we will be focused on the good, and there is positive in this world, and that we believe, and there's hope, and all this kind of true, heartful inspiration. I'm a descendant from Ahron Hakohen, as I spoke in the last one, in the last class, and this is actually class 13, I think. So 13 is a very significant number. 13 is this 13th tribe, is the tribe of the Kohanim, the Leviim, and different Mepharshim say different explanations, but basically this is Ahron Hakohen's Chag. This is the Shah Yud Gimel, the 13th gate, where all our tefillahs go through. The Arizos brings down about, with the Nusach Sfard, the idea that there's a Nusach that everyone can daven and connect in. And then Tzaddikim talk about this, and this idea, this 13th gate, this idea that everyone can pray in their own way, everyone has their access to this Yukiminus Rachamim, this place of Nitzchis. This is the Kel Racham B'Chanan. Every night Hanukkah has a connection to the 12 Shvatim, and there's this 13th level that basically through the 8 days of Hanukkah we get rid of the 8 Malachim that we talk about in Parshas Vayigash with Yosef, and the Hada is the Mahadjin, Min Mahadjin, and then we have the 13th gate, this idea, this level which is above the 12 Nasiim, the 12 princes of Yishmael, of the exile we're in with Yosef and Yishmael, and we're defeating those through the Hanukkah, through the mitzvah, the Nasiim, every day the princes of the Jewish people are bringing korbanos, and this 13th level with Ahron Hakohen. And what's Ahron Hakohen's desire, the climax of Hanukkah, Zos Hanukkah, is going to come this week, and this weekend, this Shabbos, Motzi Shabbos, is Zos Hanukkah, is the Zayin Shel Hanukkah, and then the 8th day of Hanukkah, the Zos, this Zos in this week's Parsha, the MiKeitz, the Zos, the Gili of Ani Yosef, the truth, and then in Vayigash, next week's Parsha, that we are Tzaddikim, that we are holy, that we are Amei Kulam Tzaddikim. And this is the light, the Yugamis Arachimim, this Kel, this godly, the Yaakov Kel, that he's godly, that we are godly people, that we can shine out this positivity, this mercy and kindness into this world. So this is something which we have to more and more attach ourselves to. This is Emunah, and this is what we're learning about, believing in the truth and the true reality. So this idea of this 13th level, this is Ahron Hakohen's ultimate desire, that everyone should have a menorah in the house. You know, I'll go back to my kitchen, I'll take on a lot of walking, and you'll see over there, once again, we've set up all the menorahs, and I have mine by the door, because here's the mezuzah. And we have the menorah over here. This is my menorah. It's not such, unbelievable, rich, wealthy menorah, but it's beautiful because it actually comes from my grandmother, which is a very old menorah, and it's actually very beautiful in its sentimental value. And that's a very powerful thing. And we have the menorahs here for my children by the window, the Mafasim at Sanes with the hills of Yehuda. And once again, it's in the new kitchen. In itself is a miracle. And my flowers and my job, everything comes together with divine providence. And I want to just end this off. Everyone should have a happy Hanukkah. And that was Ahron Hakohen's desire, that every house should be like a temple. Every person should feel this intense, beautiful, loving, happy connection to Hashem. And hopefully I'll be in Yerushalayim again soon for good things. We'll hear good news. And the light will be Mizgala. The light of Hanukkah will be Mizgala. So, Ohr Zion, the light of who we really are. Zion Gemacha Yosef. The light of Hanukkah will be Mizgala B'Shleimus. Hanukkah's a bias of the bias Shlishi, the Benny Bais Shishli, the third base of English, with all the Jewish people and all the world. The world needs Hanukkah, the world needs Hasidus. Everybody needs this light. This is a light of positivity, and it should just grow and grow and grow. And we should dance together soon in Yerushalayim.